Okay,
Or
first of all, magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Really excited to be here today. And I want to thank Haifa and the organizers of Tech Week for inviting me. I think it's a great opportunity for us to talk about what we've accomplished as collectively as geeks in the Philippines now. So today, I wanted lang to share with all of you guys, how it's been the last, 12 to 15 months that we've been in the pandemic. I think it's a good opportunity for me to also, number one, thank all the geeks in the country for what we have done for the Philippines. I want to share what we've been doing at DevCon, and I'm sure a lot of you are members of DevCon. So this is kind of collectively anong nagawa natin for the country. I wanted to share a little bit of the results for that and what we have accomplished together. And then a little bit of a preview then on how the geeks have gotten together, build startups, and prospectively look forward on what's in store for the future of technology and how we are going to reshape our world as we continue to progress. So hopefully give me a little bit more time to go through this, and hopefully all of you are going to find some value in these talks now. So I'll speak on behalf of DevCon. I've been a proud member of DevCon for about 10 years now, since we started it in Cebu. And I know a lot of you are also members of DevCon. So I look forward to sharing with you what we've done now. So first of all, DevCon, if you don't know it, is one of our Filipino startup community here in the Philippines and geek community in the Philippines. We've been spending a lot of time bringing technology knowledge to the country. We've been working together also to collaborate on efforts in developing software for our communities, and in the last 12 to 15 months for our country as the pandemic rolls in. So first of all, I think it's a rare and unique opportunity for me para magpasalamat naman dun sa mga geeks na tumulong dun sa ating pandemic response infrastructure that we built at the request of our government. So just a quick recap of this. Noong March 16, 2020, when the pandemic hit, the government asked us as a community, tech community in general, to help in responding to the COVID-19 crisis. So in March 16th, we collectively made a call to all the tech communities to help volunteer for our country. And I was really proud and excited na about 1,000 of us came to volunteer to help. We built 4 projects and organized it across 46 teams in general. So this really showcases that, apart from learning together and collaborating and sharing our thoughts, we actually put down, our minds, touched dealt with our keyboards and mouse, and actually wrote code for the country. So I wanted to share lang the result of that now. So for 2020, collectively, the geeks that have worked on DCTX have helped 4.9 million Filipinos through our projects. The biggest one that we're all super proud about is Relief Agad, where we actually helped about 4 million Filipinos in terms of getting their social amelioration plan, yung ayuda nila, through an app we built very quickly. We also assisted about 1 million people traverse through the ECQ, the first ECQ in the country, safely for our frontliners through Rapid Pass. And then in addition to that, we built Trace COVID technology and Flag Express. So I wanted to shout out lang to all the DCTX volunteers and all of you who've helped in this process now. So this kind of showcases na if we work together, we can achieve a lot of things. So the first project that we did, I think this was built in 3 weeks. Simula nang we were requested by the IATF to help to the moment we tested it on the field sa mga checkpoints, and all the way out to really deploying it around the country. So it's a system that allows us to help our frontliners get through the checkpoints, and to help our police and checkpoint officers be able to accelerate the traversal of mga frontliners across the checkpoint. So I wanted to show you a quick video of this.
Every second matters in the fight against COVID-19. For frontliners and priority vehicles, checkpoints have become crucial in administering the safety and security of the community. With Rapid Pass PH, frontliners can pass through checkpoints quickly through its fast and simple system. Rapid Pass PH removes congestion, speeds up vital deliveries, and protects checkpoint frontliners through contact-free verification. Simply go to Rapid Pass PH on any smartphone or electronic device and apply by submitting the required information, then wait for approval. Once your application is approved, a QR code will be sent to you via text or email. Simply print the QR code or save it on your smartphone. Have it scanned by checkpoint personnel and wait for the go signal to go through. Don't waste any more time. Apply for your Rapid Pass today. This project is developed by the DevCon community of technology experts in collaboration with the Department of Science and Technology. Every second
So I just wanted you to know, to those who volunteered to Rapid Pass, we had about 700,000 applications received in 3 weeks. We produced 900,000 QR passes, secure QR passes released in about a month. We deployed in Metro Manila. Ito, matapang talaga. We have DevCon volunteers and DCDX volunteers na went around during the pandemic to help our police. 800 scanners were donated, and we trained 300 IATF personnels and nilatag to across 170 checkpoints to support 40 agencies in the government. And guys, I just want to let you know this was done in a few weeks. And the volunteers were not just coders, but we also have people that are deploying the infrastructure, working on installing on the phones. As you notice, it's also important na when we think about geeks, it's not just the code, but also everything around it. Kahit yung video na yan was produced by DevCon itself across volunteers. And we had PMs, business designers. Talagang, if we talk about productivity for today, this probably is a pinnacle of high productivity. Diba? We have an emergency. We have volunteer people so that we just met for the first time and actually sat down using GitLab, wrote code, and deployed it, and worked with the government and deployed the checkpoint. So really proud about the work that DCTX has done to do that. So really excited about this. Ito yung una nating project, and then that was followed by Relief Agad. This time naman, we had a different problem to address. A lot of people were supposed to receive money really quickly, and then ang problem is that again in pandemic, diba, they have to line up to their barangays so that they can get their ayuda. And in order for them to get their ayuda, they have to fill out a very complex form, and maraming nakaw, maraming sideline, maraming kupit. All the while na nangangailangan yung mga tao. So this was again a request by the government, this time naman with DSWD, and the request was that help us write software so that we can have people register at the comfort of their homes, so that we can delete and remove fraud, and that we can help about 18 million people get their social amelioration. And hopefully digital na rin yung pagbigay sa kanila ng ayuda. So we responded to this call, and I wanted to show you the output naman, the outcome of this.
Paano ba mabilis magrehistro sa tulong pinansyal sa ilalim ng Social Amelioration Program? Kung kayo ay may Social Amelioration Card na, pwedeng magrehistro sa Relief Agad gamit ang cellphone. Puntahan lang ang www.reliefagad.ph at sundan ang mga steps na ito. Step 1. I-scan ang barcode sa ibaba ng Social Amelioration Card form. Kung hindi ma-scan ang barcode, i-click ang manual entry. Ilagay ang inyong rehiyon, district at syudad o munisipyo at kopyahin ang numero sa ilalim ng barcode. Step 2. Ilagay ang inyong pangalan, kasarian at iba pang personal na impormasyon. Ilagay ang address, trabaho, buwan ng kita, pinagtatrabahuan, at kung may ibang benepisyong natatanggap. Step 3. Ilagay ang lahat ng miyembro ng pamilya. Step 4. Para mabilis matanggap ang ayuda, piliin ang alinman dito: cash, PayMaya, GCash, o bangko? Kung bangko ang napili, ilagay ang account number ninyo. Maaaring may kaukulang fee ang GCash, PayMaya o bangko pag nag-cash out sa agent o nag-withdraw sa ATM. Step 5. I-check kung tama at kumpleto ang lahat ng detalyeng inyong ibinigay. Sumang-ayon kung lahat ay tama. Step 6. Hintayin ang one-time PIN na inyong matatanggap at ilagay ito sa form. Step 7. Isumite. Ang ginhawa magrehistro. Kaya nga, relief agad! Magrehistro na sa www.reliefagad.ph. Paano ba
Yan guys, so I wanted to let you know na we deployed this, no? So ang galing ng pagka-organize ng mga team. I know today we're talking about productivity, no? So this really highlights that productivity. Again, 3 linggo lang yung binigay sa atin para tapusin to. And a lot of people wrote code very quickly, very fast. And the other thing to highlight here is, I think it's probably the most scalable platform we built in the Philippines. I remember nung nagbibigay ng ayuda, one of the days during that week that we were doing mass registration, the system actually peaked out of 1 million registration per day, and hindi naman sumuko, thank God, yung ating mga cloud computing providers. But it was fun to see, as developers na, nag-scale yung code ko, maabot ng 1 million transaction per day. But really, the more important part is nakatulong siya. This really removed the need for people to not have to line up, not to expose themselves to any further danger, and most importantly, nakatulong siya na mapadali yung pagpadala ng pera dun sa mga nangangailangan ng ayuda. So I wanted to let you know, this is kind of one of the times na that you're proud about the technology work that you do. And again, I want to thank the entire tech community in the Philippines for being a part of this. So the bottom line here is we have the ability to help the country. We have the ability to use our skills in technology to provide when needed by the country. And most importantly then, I wanted to share with you na yung mga nakatumulong, natutulungan din. I think one of the areas I want to highlight is that the developers that have participated have found a way na parang hindi ako parang nasa bahay lang, wala akong nagagawa during the pandemia, or I feel like I'm part of the solution, or I have enhanced my career in learning. And I can prove to you that marami sa mga kakilala ko sa DCTX have found better jobs, have found a better outlook in their technology perspective, have found better tools to be more productive, and more importantly, have found a better community to work with. That's really the sense of that community during the pandemic is really strong, and let's make sure we carry that momentum going forward. So with that naman, ang mission namin sa DevCon continues to be stronger. We wanted to continue to create vibrant communities of software experts enabled with open source. So we're really anchoring on open source to deliver impactful digital solutions for our country. And then with the vision of, we hope that in not too distant future, we have a digitally transformed Philippines para sa lahat, for all. So quick highlight lang ng DevCon. So DevCon has grown now to have 4 pillars in its activities. Unang-una yung content, like participating with you today to share knowledge, best practices, and ideas. But we've expanded the role of DevCon to also now have code. So because of that pandemic, ang dami na nating code that continues to be open source. So meron na tayong sarili nating authored open source in the Philippines that most other countries in the world can use, kagaya ng RapidPass and ng Relief Agad. We've now aligned the initiatives of DevCon content and code to causes, on how we can impact the Philippines and the rest of the world, and how we can partner with government to really deliver solutions under the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. And then for today, obviously, the most important part is to translate, everything that we do for better careers, better opportunities in business and entrepreneurship. So DevCon continues to be an important part of the community, along with the tech communities in the country. We continue to be a part of your collaboration. And sa DevCon naman, we're growing, no? So we've made DevCon more of DevCon for all stages and all ages in general, in terms of what we're trying to do. And then finally, DevCon has been working quite closely with the government, companies, tech week, tech communities, as well as businesses, no? And as always, na-highlight namin dito yung aming partnership with all the tech communities in the Philippines. DevCon does not particularly favor any particular technology. We welcome and love all the tech in the Philippines. We especially love the ones that are focused on open source, and we've been working quite closely with the government. So I wanted to highlight what we've been doing at DevCon. I wanted to just share also that a lot of our DevCon members have also grown to become parts of startups. No? So I wanted lang to show you this last video. This talks a little bit about my own company, but I wanted to share with you that what we've learned in the pandemic is very important. It's a springboard for us to look into the future, and it provides hope na after nitong pandemic na to, we're gonna come out, we're gonna bounce back, and we're gonna have better opportunities in tech. So if you allow me, I'm gonna share you the last video that we have, and this talks a little bit about some of the DevCon volunteers, some of members of my own company, and some of what I'm doing to grow opportunities. Yeah, so hopefully that was helpful for everyone. I'm really grateful for what I have, what tech has done for me personally. I'm really grateful to be a part of your community here, Tech Week, through DevCon. I wanted to share with you na, it's time to be optimistic again. I know we're not quite out of the woods yet with the pandemic, but when you're in tech, there's hope. And I wanted to make sure you guys know na we drive our future. And while the pandemic disrupted our lives, we will continue to use that as an opportunity to sharpen our tool, to sharpen our ourselves, and to even strengthen our community. And then from that, pwede na nating tignan yung future as something that we can all look forward to. And I really hope everyone spends the time and effort and the collaboration to participate in everything that's going to happen this week with the Tech Week. I wanted to wish the organizers more power. Alam ko mahirap tong ginagawa nila. And I wanted to encourage everyone to make the most out of it. And I look forward to interacting with you as well. And thank you for your time and attention. Again, my name is Winston Damarillo. I'm the president and founder of DevCon Philippines. And I also hope and invite all of you to become members of DevCon. So with that, maraming salamat, the organizers of Tech Week. And Michael, back to you. Miguel, back to you. Thank you.